Hey there, my name's Kaylee and welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. If not, welcome. So today we're making the new emotions that are going to be in the Inside Out 2 movie that's going to be coming out soon. So I'm super excited because I already made the original emotions, which should be live at this point, so you can watch that video and I'll link that above. But now I want to create the newer ones that have just been teased, and as of me actually recording and filming this video, the official video came out like a couple days ago, so at this point, by the time this goes out, it'll have been out for a little bit, but super excited just on the timing of everything. So we have our four new emotions. We've got ennui, we have anxiety, we have embarrassment, and we have envy. So to start off, if you see the orange, we're going to be working with anxiety first. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. And I'd love to have kind of like an updo for anxiety for her hair, but I don't know, I wasn't really finding anything that I was like really loving. So I kind of settled with this hair here. So maybe if you have a CC one with like kind of a bun, or if you have a pack that maybe has like a cooler hair than that, but I kind of like this one. It was still curly, still kind of like, I don't know, made me think anxiety. Again, these are all just my kind of like little interpretations of what I thought the emotions might look like in The Sims 4. So as we go through, like I said, I'm going to make a character for each of them. They'll be available on the gallery, but since I do use my CC eyes and eyelashes that I didn't actually make, but I have in my game, it'll flag these as like modded content. So you have to select, excuse me, the option to have that to like allow custom content to appear. I liked this shirt, side note, but I didn't like how it fit her, so we didn't keep that one. But anyways, but yes, you have to select that option if you want to download these in your actual game. So, side note, all you have to do is search KillyCat4, and then, like I said, click that box. That's how you can find a lot of my Sims, because unfortunately, otherwise, none of them will show up. But yeah, you can find a lot of other cool builds on there too. So I settled with this shirt here from For Rent because of the stripe pattern. I liked it as well, so I wanted to find a fun little skirt for her, but I wasn't really sure which one I was going to go with, and none of them were really like, you know, knocking my socks off. I found this one, and I was like, all right, I think we can work with that. But yeah, so here I am looking for some more shoes for her, and then we'll get into the actual traits and stuff like that, which obviously for an emotion, it's kind of hard to pick certain traits, but I tried I tried my best. But yeah, so I wanted to give her some tights too. I wanted just some like light black sheer tights without the dots on them, but none of those patterns have a light black, like a sheer black tight, unfortunately, without something on them. I feel like they should add that, but there's a lot of things they need to add in this game and a lot of bugs they need to fix. So, anyways, here we go, just doing some of her makeup, nothing too crazy. Like, as you can see here in this video, I only do their main initial outfit, if I recall correctly. So, I don't actually make all of their outfits per se. So you could always go in and download them and make some of your own outfits to match for their other different, like hot weather, cold weather, etc., etc. So there's anxiety. I gave them all just random last names. And here I am looking for traits, and I wasn't really sure. I thought about doing cringe maybe, and I was like, ah. And then I only did erratic just because, she's kind of just all over the place. She's got her emotional baggage. And I did overachiever and goofball because, yeah, anxiety just seems like, you're kind of just all over the place. You're thinking about a lot of different things. You want to get everything done. So that's why I put that on there. And I also put silly behavior to go along with the goofball. As for the aspiration, I had a little bit of trouble figuring this one out. So I ended up going with, let's see, I honestly kind of forget. Friend of the world. Do I change that? No, I think I keep that. All right, but yeah, so that was anxiety. Our next character, I believe, is going to be, it's going to be Envy. So I want to do a really fun curly hair for Envy because I feel like she has some beautiful, like, wavy kind of hair so far in the trailer. So I looked at a couple of these. I kind of like this one, but I don't like how aggressive the side part is. I wish if it was just a little bit more of like a mid part, I would probably pick that one, to be honest. So that's why I went with this one. So here I am just kind of doing some details on her face, picking out eyebrows, all that kind of jazz. Nothing too crazy. For these, I tried to use some of the more fun colors for their actual hair instead of like in the original one, where I kept the colors a little bit more muted for a couple of them. But yeah, I wanted to go all out and just do super fun colors for these ones. Hopefully you guys are having a great day and enjoying the video. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you think? What do you think of the Inside Out 2 sequel? Are you guys excited to watch it? What do you think? Do you think it needs a sequel? Do you think it doesn't? What'd you think of the first movie? Let me know your comments down below. Personally, I am kind of over the whole sequels thing, but hear me out, hear me out. I'm over the sequels. I feel like a lot of the sequels that have came out recently are just like filler sequels. There really is no need for them. Um, Especially like Toy Story 4. Why do we need that? We didn't need that. But I do feel like this is one of the one exceptions to that, is I feel like there is actually some merit to doing a sequel in for Inside Out, because it just kind of makes sense. The whole idea of the beginning of the first one and throughout the second, or like the second half of the first movie, it was all about like growing up and going to new places, you know, and being a kid and all that kind of stuff. So now like there's just a natural kind of segue into like teenage years. Just kind of makes sense. Like it's a one sequel that I'm like, you know, I don't think this is just a cash grab. Is it? Yes. But does it also make sense? It does. The storyline follows it and there's a reason to have it. But yeah, so that's my little side note about the Inside Out sequel and sequels in general. But here we are doing Envy's makeup. And I really love this dress with the dots on it. I thought it went really well with the little shirt. I tried looking at the pictures. Obviously, there's not a lot of promotional content out right now about it, and about the new emotions, just because it was such a new release as of me recording this video. So I saw she had a little purple dot, like polka dot t-shirt. So I was like, all right, let's capitalize on that and let's use this dress from Cottage Living, which is really cute, to be honest. But yeah, there she is with her outfit. All right, as for our traits, we've got envy. So I said kleptomaniac, materialistic, and jealous. So I put in rascals in there. And then put in compliments. And I was trying to decide in here, and I thought, do I do Villainous Valentine? Do I do the Seeker of Secrets one? So I ended up doing the Seeker of Secrets one. I wasn't quite sure. I guess you could really do either of them. All right, so there's Envy. I think she turned out super cute. On to our next character. All right, so we've done Envy. We've done Anxiety. That means that our next person has got to be either Ennui or Embarrassment. And as you will see here momentarily, it is going to be Ennui. So in the promotional content, Ennui has bangs and has dark, like purplish blue colored hair. And unfortunately, there's nothing in the base game that matches that color. I really thought about doing purple, or not purple. I thought about doing this dark blue, but I already used blue for Joy's hair because her hair is blue, and then obviously Sadness. So I thought that was a little bit too much of that blue. So then I was like, you know, the lightish purple pink one is just kind of too light. So I tried trying a couple different styles with like the highlights to see what I liked. And I thought about doing the banged one that you saw a little bit ago, that one from Seasons. And I was like, that kind of works, but I really like the blunt bangs from this. And I was like, you know what, we'll just do a lighter purple. So I'm just going to do her whole character on like a lighter purple kind of spin and kind of match her outfit with that. So here I am just fixing her eyebrows, because with this, the bangs, you literally can't see them. Like, honestly, what's with all the bang hairs looking ridiculous? Like, why are the bangs so long? Like, a lot of people have bangs that just sit just above their eyebrows, or that you can still see their eyebrows. Here, you can't even see their eyebrows. I can't even edit her eyebrows with the hair on. I literally had to take her hair off so I could see her eyebrows. But whatever, I digress. But yeah, so just kind of doing some details here. So Ennui's going for the light purplish look. Almost done with her face, as I'm trying to decide on the eyes. All right, now of course we've got to do a purple outfit. And honestly, there wasn't as many options to choose from as I was hoping for, but I found that jacket, not that one. I thought about using that cropped t-shirt, or like the t-shirt with the stripe underneath. So I went through all the options. Wasn't thrilled about a bunch of them, to be honest. Went back to that one, but I ended up going back to this one. So I wanted some pants that kind of matched. And I ended up settling on not those pants. Or those. We're getting closer. Those are the ones that I end up settling on, not the jeans. So I went for more of like a sweats kind of workout look. And for the shoes, I think I just did sneakers, yeah. Because in the promotional stuff, she basically just has socks on. So of course I had to add some socks. Unfortunately, purple socks, yeah, good luck finding that, at least in the right color. So I just went for white. I also kind of added a little bit more like shape to her body because I feel like a lot of the characters in Inside Out are like super like rails thin, and that's just not realistic for like an actual sim. So I wanted her to look a little bit more realistic. As for the earrings, I had to do something fun, and I went for non-committal, for ennui, gloomy, and I also stuck with lazy. Obviously, she likes purple. I threw in pink too, since I did this lighter color scheme. She likes ambitionless Sims, homebody Sims, and those that were kind of sad. And I gave her the beach lifestyle one, which I know sounds kind of silly, but it's the only one that's like super relaxed. And like you just lay on a beach and you're just like doing whatever. You're just like, ugh, I'm just indifferent. I'm just gonna lay here. It's just whatever. So yeah, that's kind of why I went with that one. Trying to find some jewelry. I ended up really liking these earrings and this like matching jewelry set, and then I wanted to do some piercings and makeup to match. However, as I previously spoke about the eyebrows situation, once we get done with the makeup, I didn't think it through that if you can't see her eyebrows, you're not going to see any eyebrow piercings. So yeah, cue me being slightly sad in about like 0.5 seconds when we get to that part. Um, I thought about using some skin details, but I was like, yeah, it's fine. Put in some makeup, you know, gotta make it fun. I even did some nails. And I don't think you can even see any of the bracelets anyways with her shirt that she has on. And then I went back and I gave them all nails. Because of course, they all need matching nails. I was really indecisive with Anxiety's nails. Alright, so now we're on to embarrassment. I guess I come back and do the whole nose piercing thing later. I think I thought about it when I was finishing up all the characters. But yeah, so here we go with embarrassment. I wanted to go with a pink, but that was kind of like in your face pink. So yeah, I'm going to come back to that. Just kind of getting some details going here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video as we near the end. I had a lot of fun making these characters, and we're not done just yet. So obviously for Embarrassment's outfit though, when we get to that in a little bit, it's pretty low key. And honestly, the Sims, like the male Sims outfits or like masculine outfits, are not that exciting. It's way more fun to make female Sims in Sims 4 because there's just way more you can do with them. There's way more unique outfits and unique choices and like the makeup and everything. You could still do makeup on a male Sim, but um, a lot of like if you're ever doing characters based off of other characters from different games, a lot of them won't have makeup, so just more exciting. I was going to choose a different hair, but I really liked how this one had a little bit more of a subtle pink to it, so that's why I ended up choosing this one, even though it's not necessarily super accurate to the actual promotional content, but that's why I chose that. I did socially awkward, a loner, and unflirty for embarrassment because I would assume he probably has a hard time talking to people based on the little trailer and just being embarrassed. It's hard. For his aspiration, I ended up choosing like being super interested in the computer, being a little bit nerdy maybe. I said that he doesn't like small talk because, you know, if you're embarrassed, you don't want to just talk about nothing. So here we go with our very not super exciting pink masculine outfits. You know, not really anything to write home about here on these, so don't get too thrilled. I kind of liked this shirt though with the little jacket. So that's kind of what we went with. I went through some of the other pink options. Nothing too, you know, groundbreaking here. Although the leopard pants are exciting. So I just went with some regular pink shorts and just some, like, nude pink shoes, basically. I think I just gave him braces because, you know, it's embarrassment. Tried facial hair, but then I realized it didn't really match, unfortunately, with the hair, so I kind of scrapped that. And then here's the part I was talking about earlier with the piercing, and I was like, oh yeah, all it does is make her eyelashes go up really high. And then I thought, oh, let's do like a nose piercing. And I kind of liked the stud better, but then I felt like it was just too close to her skin tone. And of course, none of the hooped ones matched the hoop earrings. Like, oh, it never matches. So I had a whole like catastrophe with that. So that's what the last part of this video is me dealing with. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!